As we continue to make progress with the eco-friendly property journey, we are going to discuss about the financing side of eco-friendly property. This is known as green mortgage. Stay tuned. Welcome to Project Possible. This is Jito David, and today we are going to discuss about green mortgages. Now, what's the background? Why it's so important and vital? Now, in UK, homes or households accounts the fifth largest, what in terms of carbon emission or CO2 emission. Households is the fifth largest. So there is a lot of work needs to be done, and it cannot be just done by the construction industry, but it has to be supported, and banking industry has a massive role when it comes to supporting this kind of eco-friendly properties. Now, one of the surveys or the study published in 2021, which states that 94% of the brokers has never sold what we say a green mortgage. So that shows only 6% of the UK brokers have ever given a green mortgage to their customers or to the homeowners. So that shows a lack of awareness. That shows the products available on the shelf is limited, and that also shows that those products are to what extent it is fit for the customers. But now the high street banks are massively involved. In fact, in the last few years, pretty much all the high street banks have products which supports the green mortgage. So let's know more about this. So what is a green mortgage? In simple terms, green mortgage is something wherein someone who is buying the house or going to own an energy efficient house is being kind of given a flexible terms and conditions uh, than a standard property or a standard mortgage. Now, what are those terms and conditions? Can be lower interest rate, cashbacks, and in some cases both the lower interest rate and cashback. So it works as an incentive for the home buyers to go and buy energy efficient properties. So some people have this myth or some questions around, is this green mortgage only applicable for the new build? So let's go through the eligibility criteria. First of all, green mortgage is applicable to properties with which has an EPC rating of A and B. So it has to be within that rating, then that property automatically becomes eligible for green mortgages. It is definitely for new build, but for the existing properties also, what you can do is, or what some of the lenders are providing is, you can do a top up on your existing mortgage for the purpose of making your property a green or eco-friendly property to make it energy efficient. So there are lenders who are providing green mortgages for their existing customers to make their property energy efficient. So those are the solutions which is available in the market. In reference to the EPC, which is the Energy Performance Certificate, the challenge what we have is the EPC is done only when you are renting the property or buying or selling the property, or else the EPC does not come into the picture. Those are the only situations where it is mandatory or compulsory to have an EPC done. So for green mortgages, you need to have an updated EPC rating for your particular property. Now, millions of houses in UK does not have a up-to-date EPC certificate because they don't fall into those categories of renting or selling or buying. And people might be living in that house for years, so they don't have an EPC certificate. So automatically, they have never checked their performance, performance of the property. As a result, they are not eligible for the green mortgages. So it is very important that you have an up to date EPC certificate done for your property, and that might be and if it is into A and B, or they will do give you recommendations to move your property into A and B, then you are automatically eligible for a green mortgage with a lower interest rate and cashback options. One of the report published in 2019 states that in England itself, almost 15 million households, that is pretty much the 60% of the houses in England currently, which is a report in 2019 states that the EPC band is above C. So that means they are into C, D, E, F, G band, and that's really a crisis. And the government is committed to bring that all those properties into at least to a band C. If they can't get it to band A and B, but at least to band C, towards the 2050 plan what government has. So everyone, all the families, all the households has to work towards getting the properties to energy efficiency, the EPC of at least band C. And one of the way the government achieve this kind of goals is by implementing policies, by putting pressure or targets to the financial industry. Now the banks and the building societies are given a certain target, or suggested or recommended to have a certain targets towards the green mortgages. So you will see more and more banks promoting the green mortgages, making it available for their existing customers and for new customers. And there is a report which was presented to the parliament last year. I'll share a copy of that. It is publicly available in the public domain, and that will give you a better insight that this is happening. You will see more visibility about promoting green mortgages. More and more lenders and building societies will have those kind of solutions, services for households, and more households will be encouraged to have that kind of mortgages. Make sure you click on the like button. It does help with the logarithm, and also share with people you know, your families, friends, who are yet to have a green mortgage. A lot of people don't know about green mortgage, and you can really save a good amount of interest on your mortgages by just going green mortgage. And the cashbacks are quite attractive as well. So do like and share this video. Thank you. Now, from a regulatory point of view, this particular point which I'm going to discuss is for the property investors, property developers, people who have large portfolios, or you have at least one buy to let. This is very important, the information which I'm going to share. But as per the government rules or policy, which has been already published, already implemented, by 2025, all your property from your portfolio or from your property development should be an EPC of band C minimum. It is a mandatory requirement that by 2025 all your properties should be band C. Now it can be, they have given some kind of flexibility that a tenancy agreement of 6 months and above is mandatory, and then by 2028 there is no such flexibility. You need to have all your property in your portfolio should be band 6 and above. That can be band A, B and C. So all the landlords, you need to start working towards it. Don't leave it for the last minute. There are so many other grants, incentives and programs running parallelly to achieve your properties into a band C category. And in that process, you can make a massive contribution towards saving the planet, achieving the nation's mission for 2050, and it is happening right now. So I know it is Victorian properties, and you might have a large portfolio of Victorian properties, and each property might average cost is around £8,000. This was one of the surveys which was done by the nationwide building society, which surveyed a range of properties, especially the Victorians, and they realized to if bring it to EPCC, you might have to spend almost £8,000 on an average on a house. Some might be less, some might be more. So I know it is challenging, but we have to start working towards it from now onwards. So in the next 3-4 years time, when this get implemented, you are at a safer side, and you don't have a huge bill to cover your properties into a band C. So all the landlords, be alert and start working on it. So if you're yet to subscribe, please click on the subscribe and click on the bell button for the notification. We do publish videos from Monday to Friday evening 7 p.m. at the Project Possible channel. We also have our monthly live event wherein a property expert comes every month and share their journey, challenges, and also their experience and learning. So, and you have an opportunity to have live Q&A with the expert wherein you can ask questions and they will answer you. So make sure that you attend those events. And if you're yet to see the recording of our previous events, check out on the channel, on our YouTube channel. You will see the recordings of the previous live events we did. So until the next video, stay safe, stay blessed, and thank you.